Welcome to this episode of How to Hack a Cloud, Access Mismanagement. In this video, we'll see how a standing AWS IAM access key can be stolen and utilized by an attacker. And this is not a make-believe scenario. In fact, many of the most well-known attacks begin when an attacker steals standing credentials from an employee workstation. We'll also showcase in this video how using CyberArk Secure Cloud Access, the user can natively and securely access the cloud resources he needs with a temporary access token. And most importantly, we'll discuss how the CyberArk Secure Cloud Access solution would have defended against the attack. We begin on Michael Scott's machine. Michael needs to access an S3 bucket through a CLI for a one-time project. So he's already created an AWS IAM user and grabbed the access key. Michael drops the access key into his AWS credentials file, and away he goes. As expected, he has access to the necessary S3 bucket now. Later, he completes the rest of the task, but because he is a busy manager with many priorities top of mind, he doesn't remember to manually delete or deactivate the key. A month has gone by, and unfortunately at some point, Michael Scott installed unofficial software that contained malware. An attacker now has access to his machine. The attacker, logged in as Michael, runs a script that crawls the machine for stored credentials, such as API keys and access tokens. Sure enough, the script locates the static access key that was saved in the AWS credential file a month ago, and it is automatically posted to a hacker Discord channel. In this scenario, what could have been done differently while still preserving a simple, user-friendly experience that even Michael could follow? Let's explore a new take on this scenario. Michael's logged into his SSO tool of choice, which is seamlessly configured with CyberArk Secure Cloud Access. He selects the AWS tile and is met with a brief pop-up indicating that his browser session for this specific task is natively audited to keep the security team happy. This doesn't bother Michael as he clicks Continue and is happily working in his own browser with his regular SSO credentials. Next, based on a policy engine, Michael is provided with a list of the predefined roles that his team uses throughout the week. A quick reminder, these permissions are not assigned in AWS until he selects what he needs, helping reinforce the concept of zero standing privileges. Sure enough, the S3 admin role he needs is available, and he can simply grab an access key from the UI. But have no fear. If the role Michael needed wasn't listed, he could request access through an easy-to-use on-demand access request. Michael drops the access key into his credential file and continues on his way, using his CLI to get access to S3. However, something is significantly different this time around. The key will automatically expire in 1 hour. Now, just because we've provided JIT and zero standing privileges to AWS CLI doesn't mean that Michael won't click on bad links anymore. So, what happens when an attacker does get a foothold in the workstation? Well, everything will look eerily the same. The attacker runs the script to steal creds. The token will be posted to Discord. But it doesn't matter, because this token with a 1-hour duration expired long ago, and it will provide no value to the attacker. This is just one example of how enforcing zero-standing privileges within native, user-friendly workflows across multi-cloud and hybrid environments can significantly enhance your identity security strategy. Stay tuned for more examples to come from CyberArk.